Good day, ma'am. My name is Eva Villamor Andalas, a BS Ed English 3rd year, and this is my video analysis for the movie Unthinkable. So there are 5 questions. First is, what are the unthinkable in the story? Why are they deemed unthinkable? So my answer is that America is such a big place, and given the small amount of time, it's not enough to look for the 3 bombs. Thus, the unthinkable in the story are the sudden decisions made by the counterterrorism, most especially Mr. H, who only thinks that torturing Mr. Younger is the best way to find where the bombs are, where in fact there could be a lot of possible solutions, such like interrogating Mr. Younger properly and or commanding all the military personnel to look for the possible places based on the photo they have. However, it is deemed unthinkable because no one can easily have an idea and find a nuclear bomb in such a big place for a small amount of time. The second question is, what is moral principles of Mr. Younger that lead him to attack US by putting bombs in its different places? Make a critical analysis on the moral guides of Mr. Younger. So my answer is the moral principle that Mr. Younger has, which led him to attack US by putting bombs in different places, is fidelity, which involves the notions of loyalty, faithfulness, and honoring commitments to his religion and society and country, which is Islam, that means submission to the will of God. However, his extreme love for his country affects the lives of many people, especially his own family, which make his actions immoral. For number 3, are the acts of Mr. H to Mr. Younger morally justifiable? Why? For me, it is no. It is not morally justifiable because his way to find the answers was not set right, since he brutally tortured Mr. Younger, which is also a person like him. He could have another solution, just like what Miss Helen did, but he chose not to do the right way, which makes him immoral and unethical. For number 4, make a critical analysis on the moral principles of Miss Helen against Mr. H. My answer is, Miss Helen's moral principle is very different against Mr. H, because all she wants was verbal communication, no physical harm, but conversation only, because she believes that abusing was never become a solution to solve certain dilemma, and that no one should go through any unlawful imprisonment without justifiable action. For question number 5, if you were in the situation, how will you solve the moral dilemma? What moral principles or guides are you going to apply to solve the problem? So, if I were in the situation, I will consider the terms of Mr. Younger, which is 2. First, no further financial or military support will be given to puppet regimes and dictatorships in any Islamic nations. And second, all US forces will be withdrawn from all Islamic countries. Because I believe that if I will consider his terms, he will going to tell us where the bombs are. And thus, the moral principle that I will apply to solve this dilemma are non-maleficence and beneficence. Non-maleficence because I will try to solve the problem without harming anyone, and for beneficence is that I will be responsible enough to hear the side of the client, and I will try to prevent any possible harm. Alright, I think that will be all. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.